Every day, I'm hustling. Namaste, namaskaram. Ogenki desu ka, ni hao ma. Guten Tag, God Morgen, buenos dias, and bonjour. Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. Every day, more awakenings occur, more awakening, more people waking up to the fact that they are a soul having a human experience, that they are fractals of Source, they are sons and daughters of Source, of the great omnipotent creator of all of the multiverse. And every day more people awaken to that fact. That is what indeed they are. We have finally begun to see the question of our true origins as fully solved. The powers that are don't want that. The powers that be, they don't want that. They don't want you awakening. They don't want you leaving the church pulpit, leaving the church pews, taking ownership of your own sovereignty, your own spiritual sovereignty. So they fight back with the same religious and science cover-ups used for thousands of years. But the witnesses have spoken, and their reports are credible. Today, many of us truly believe the submitted evidence of the lost continents of Mu and Atlantis, the current physical picture of our solar system, and the visits of the Anunnaki humans of moon heaven to be fully convincing. And in fact, if you're following along with the pyramids of Montauk, that's exactly where we're drilling into that evidence that Montauk and upstate, or not upstate, but on the coast of New York, on the Long Island area, was part of the Atlantis empire. Today, we fully understand the true reasons for the Havinian gold miners to come to Moon Earth. Now, this is from Hector Boni. When I did the Angel of Death series, this was his book that I read from. Today, we fully understand the true reason for the Havinian gold miners to come to Moon Earth. What took place in reference to our rise as Man-Una-Ki, or man-made on Earth, or our favorite Manunaki, man-made on Earth, and why the Anunnaki upgraded our level of intelligence. This website is 100% pure Manunaki. We believe 100% that the Anunnaki were here. We accept 100% that they upgraded our genetics. We sustain that their word of origin is moon heaven, not Nibiru itself. And of course, as some of you suspect, the real name of Nibiru is Marduk. Also, we sustain that the aliens who come from moon heaven to moon earth composed the Enuma Elish and the first book of Genesis in coded mode so as to A, establish their planetary cosmogony on the earth, and B, hide the location of moon heaven, and C, steal the earth's main underground gold deposits. Pillage and plunder are their middle names. It takes a thief to catch a thief, and that is why I am the one. Let's see what else we have here. Visit the Chronicles of Moon Earth. This is, have you been to the shore and listened to Earth's voice slamming against the rocks? Let's see what else we got here. But yes, this is Hector's site from when I read from the Angel of Death series. But really with this video, I wanted to really just once and for all, without any irony or any kind of, I don't know, insidious dark motives or anything, but I just want to make it clear once and for all that my stance on religion as it has been presented to us is nothing more than a control mechanism. Anything that disempowers you, the individual, anything that removes the sovereignty of you, your sovereign human matrix, your stewardship of your soul, your power of your own destiny and spirituality is of the enemy, is of the dark cabal, the Illuminati, the powers that be, the deep state, what have you. They want you to continuously look outside of yourself for your own salvation, for your own destiny. When in fact, you are a son of Source, a daughter of Source. We are all fractals of God. And So I want to make that clear to anybody who's following along with this, that I don't subscribe to any kind of religion at all. It's a control mechanism. I don't say I'm a Christian. I don't say I'm whatever, because anything where you're having to go outside of yourself. Now that doesn't preclude any things like, when you're studying and you identify yourself as a student, an adept on the path, of course you look for guidance, but you don't need to be giving your power away to anybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not you got some kind of like, slave. I mean, where I don't know, it's just, I think we're all fully aware of the ins and outs of, like, being made to feel guilty for whatever, it is that you're doing. Somebody's always like, telling you you're going to go to hell, what have you. That's all part of the control mechanism, that slave program that was put in place long ago to keep humans in line. And that has been working for quite some time. However, it is humanity's time to ascend and to awaken. And part of that ascension and awakening process is realizing that you are your own sovereign human, matrix. You're in charge. You are in control of your destiny and your spirituality. You don't need to hand it off the responsibility to someone else. And if you're a Christian, you don't pray to Jesus and ask for forgiveness and all this stuff. Yes, you are responsible for your actions. And it is time to wake up and take responsibility and grow up and be a sovereign human, as a fractal of source, a fractal of God. And so want to make that clear, but I will be moving forward with, studies in taking ownership, taking stewardship of your own spiritual destiny, your own mental powers. We're going to be discussing a lot of those outside of the framework of religion. So I want to make that abundantly, and I want to make that very clear that, I am not subscribing to that you have to pray to Jesus to save yourself. No, the Christ consciousness, the Christ is within you. It is within all of us. That was what Jesus said, what he meant in the scriptures, even when he said, you shall do even greater things than I have in your time. So, this is not, so we're not trying to, I'm not trying to make a church here or subscribe to that. That's passe. That's old, outdated, antiquated technology that was meant to control you. Now you're going to control yourself and your own destiny. Sound good? Let's, whoa, I'm smoking. Somebody stop me. Namaste.